On our next page, we have three challenges, and we are casting to and from a string. Um, the first challenge asks which of the statements below will throw an error. And first statement, print integer representation of true. True and false can be represented by integers 1 and 0 respectively, so that one should be okay. If I'm looking at this third option, printing an integer of a string that is numeric in nature, that should be fine. Printing this string version of an integer, again, that will just turn it into a string representation of that integer, so that should be good. And the last thing is print a list of tests, and I believe that will not throw an error, so I don't think that any of these will throw an error, and I can see that is actually correct. I'm going to jump into a REPL really quickly, and we can just do a little test here. And let's check out exactly the behavior, what goes on if I parse a string into a list. I'm going to say my string is equal to this is a test, and I want to print a list representation of my string. I can go ahead and should be able to execute this. And see that it actually works similar to the split function. It actually splits each of the items into an object inside of a list. And this is typical behavior that we can see from the list function when you apply it to any iterable. A string is an iterable. We can iterate through each character of a string. So each object that we iterate through each character is represented as an element or an object in the list after I've used the list function.